You think you know me? Say I'm as cold-hearted as they come. You think I'm slowly cutting my ties with you, that I'm done. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they grow slow. I've just been caring for mine. Now I can feel it. Now I believe it. Baby, tonight is the night. I'm gonna call you up in the name of love. Gonna call you up and tell you that I'm not giving up. In the name of love, I'm not giving up yet on you. In the name of love, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love. You think it's easy, yeah. Falling in love, well, maybe for you. I think it's crazy, oh no. But I'll be damned if I'm not a fool. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they go slow. I've just been caring for mine. Now I can feel it. Now I believe it. Baby, tonight is the night. In the name of love, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love. I'm gonna call you up in the name of love. Gonna call you up and tell you that I'm not giving up. In the name.
Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm TarotOracle. I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
Hamburger and a shake, welcome, and thank you for your donations. Been a long minute. How have you been doing? Paula, welcome, and Be Random with me, welcome as well. How's everybody doing? It is Friday night, and we're feeling all right. It's looking really nice, you know? It's one of those nights, it's nice outside. It was supposed to rain, but it didn't, so I got a good walk in. A lot of fun stuff today. We got a big giveaway today, too. I'm kind of excited indeed. All right. So, yeah, we changed the bottom there. Changed the bottom there to be a little bit of a different color. There we go. Quantum Affected Live, welcome. Good to see you. I'm glad you made the live as well. What is up? Okay, let's see. What are we doing? I'm very disorganized today. So we do have a giveaway today. We are giving away a lot of stuff. We're giving away all of this stuff here. So we're giving away all of this stuff here later in the stream. So lots and lots of stickers. Got 2 bags, got some coins, got a pen, got some more pens, got nice bags, got a little bookmark type of thing. So we're giving all of that away later on. And that's what we're doing over there. Okay, anyway, Hamburger Shape. Am I cursed? Oh my, starting the string off strong tonight is what I'm saying. I think we should do the Poe. I think the Poe knows if you are cursed or not. What is going on with this camera? It is supposed to be pointing over here to the Tarot Tower. If you're new here, by the way, this is my Tarot Towers. 80 decks of beautiful, luscious tarot cards. Okay, yeah, so we're going to use the Edgar Allan Poe deck on this one. John, welcome. Good to see you again. How you been doing? And BooBoo, welcome to the stream. Sarah, what's going on? So yeah, let's see what's happening here. What is going on, man? Jonah, welcome. How are you? So yeah, okay. Are you cursed? I don't know. Let's see if the Poe knows, but let's see what the Poe says about the cursed situation. If nothing else, if you're cursed, you can always curse it out with whoever cursed you. That's what I'm saying. All right, let's see what's going on. What is happening here? The Lovers, oh my, the Chariot. Okay, I think you're on the wrong path. I don't think you're cursed. You're on the wrong path. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal. Hamburger and a shake. just don't think it's that big of a deal here. Look, you got the Chariot, right? We're moving in a direction. You got your thing going on. You're moving here. You're moving there. You seem to be going in different directions. You're just going in the wrong direction at this point. There's a lot of things that you're sort of neglecting. You're not taking care of. We're not looking at kind of thing with that. Queen of Cups, I think you're a little too emotional about what's going on and what's happening as far as that goes. Maruta, Minty, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. It just feels like we're on the wrong direction. As we're moving through this direction, BooBoo, thank you for your donation. You just seem to be not happy with how things are going. So yeah, we're going in the wrong direction. Can you change it? I think so. I think that you have a level of control here where you can change it. It's a matter of hooking up with the right people, connecting and getting a level of support structure right now for your life is where you're sort of going, right? The lovers. We've made some contacts that aren't doing us any good. We need to make some better contacts. I think that's going to be the thing here. Sarah, thank you for your donation. But yeah, just connecting with people, connecting with different opportunities and what you're doing is really going to make the difference. Right now, yeah, everything kind of is going weird, going awry a little bit. You know what I mean? I mean, the Chariot. You're moving in the wrong direction. You got to stop, reverse course, figure out where we're going to be. Because right now it's affecting you emotionally. You got that Queen of Cups action over here. It just feels like there's not the level of opportunity, not the level of excitement that I would like to have. But yeah, you're going to have to do something about it. That's sort of up to you at this point. You know, kind of the whole thing is kind of one big Emperor card. What are you going to do about it? How are you going to change things to make things a little bit better? So I don't think you're cursed. I think you went the wrong direction. I think you need to back up, check it out, get a support network, support structure, and make it happen with that. Blue is interesting. A lot of blue there as well. Let's take a look out for that. RR and CurlyCookie. Thank you for your donations. I appreciate you. All right, let's see what else is going on in the stream tonight. John is up here with a double shot. Hanging out with Anna tomorrow. Is it Anna? Or, yeah, Anna. That's funny. That's the city I live in. All right, let's go with Anna and see what Anna's going to do. Is Anna going to be any decent? I assume that you're hanging out with them because you like them. So we're going to go with a little bit of a modern love tarot because it could be a modern love experience indeed. You don't know. You never know if the modern love just can rear its ugly head and see what's happening with all of that. Let's see what's going on. A little bit of things happening here. All right, hanging out with Anna. RR, thank you for your other donation. YouTube, a user, thank you for your donation as well. Okay, we're going to hang out with Anna. How's it going to go? Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups, couple of sixes. It just feels like it's successful, right? Things go well. Things go okay, right? Nine of Wands. Anna's got issues. All right, you know, I'm sorry, Anna, if you're watching. I apologize. I mean, I gotta say what I gotta say. Anna, you may have some issues coming up and through here, so you're gonna have to kind of watch out for that. They do have a couple of red flags that you see. You definitely don't want to push those under the rug because you want to make sure and at least recognize what's going on with that. Andrew, oh, welcome, good to see you. But yeah, you know, Nine of Wands, a little bit hesitant about some things that you see. Overall, it goes good. It's okay. Can we get a thumbs up? I think we have a thumbs up. Now, there's no big love cards here, right? You got a Six of Pentacles, like kind of nice little opportunity, kind of fun, you know, sort of experiencing things as it goes. And overall, it just seems like something that's just fun. But it doesn't turn into anything super serious, right? You don't have any love balloons. You have nothing. You got a Six of Cups, kind of just a meeting of minds, a meeting of two like-minded people, nothing lovers, no Two of Cups, no big Ace of Cups, no Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, no, there's nothing. There's not really anything there. It literally is just hanging out. So that's what I'm saying. Literally is just hanging out. Now, the giving in the Six of Pentacles could be something. I mean, you might get something interesting in there, you know, if we really stretch this out to a conclusion that's probably not the best thing to go with. But, you know, overall, it's casual, it's fun, it's like, yeah, it was all right, nothing to write home about. Anyway, what are my dreams trying to tell me what is going on with that? CurlyCookie, love the Garbage Pail Kids. There you go. That was pretty good. I liked it. If I was more of a Garbage Pail fan, I think I'd be more excited about it. But the card stock and them kind of sticking together and stuff like that, I was just like, nah, it's not my fave. Not my fave. There's so many tarot decks out. But yeah, I think if I was like a big fan of that, then that would have been much better for me. But I was just like, it's okay. Anyway, what are the dreams trying to tell me as well? The Tower, you are undergoing a bit of change. I think there's a lot of things in the immediate future coming through that you're going to have to deal with. That's going to be a little bit different than what you normally do, right? Careless Whisper, and who else joined? Careless Whisper, and I think that was it. Okay, yeah, Careless Whisper, welcome to the stream. But it feels like you're undergoing a big change. So what is tomorrow? What is next week? Bartman, that was who joined. There you go. What is going on? Who are we meeting? What kind of things are coming? You're going through a rather drastic change. So what we've been doing over the past 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, years, I think it's going to be changing here in the next couple of months kind of thing. The Tower. And this is part of the problem is we really don't like when things in our life change drastically. We like the old us, right? We go to work, we do this, we go there, we do that. It feels like that we need a little bit something exciting, but if it's just completely changing everything that we do, then it's like, oh, that's not thrilling. That's not kind of what I had in mind, right? I kind of like to keep what I have and make it better, but I really don't think that's possible. I think you're undergoing a rather drastic change, and this is going to pull you into different directions, definitely in there. So just keep that in mind as far as that goes. 3 of Pentacles, right? A Natural Yogi. Thank you for being a member for 16 months. 3 of Pentacles, a lot of work to do. And I think that you don't really realize how much work that needs to be done at this point. You do have a lot of work that's sort of on the table before you, and you have to get it done as far as that goes. 3 of Pentacles says, hey, getting some help, getting some assistance, I think would be good, especially if we're in a place where we're just stuck and what have you. 4 of Pentacles, hang on to what you have. I think there's a lot of things that during this transition, during the changes, you're going to lose a lot of things. Don't do that, right? 4 of Pentacles says, hang on to what we have. Don't lose things during the transition, during the process. I don't think that's going to be good for anybody. You definitely want to get you more opportunities and get some nice changes in there, especially expanding some stuff in your life, but you don't want to lose what you have, you know? You don't want to lose what you have during that transition there. And that is what I think about that. All right, let's see. We got Hamburger. We did. John, we did. Let me mark off what we did. We did not. We got weekend rating with a little bit of a Thoth read is what I'm talking about. Let's get a Thoth shuffle in here. We did play around with the Thoth during our Patreon stream. So we played around with the Thoth a little bit on the Patreon stream. So we need to give it a nice, good shuffle today to make sure we have a nice random selection and what have you. So yeah, definitely need a good random selection there. Natural Yogi, thank you for your donation. All right, we got everything there. We should be good. Okay, weekend reading. What kind of things are BooBoo have on the plate for this week? And man, we got a 3-day weekend for most of us. I don't know, it depends on where you work, if you have a 3-day weekend or not. But yeah, looking good. Wow, this is the time to take advantage of some of the stuff that's been sort of pending out there for you. This is a time to get going. This is a lot of good things in the weekend as far as that goes. Number one is take the weekend as seriously. I think that you're going to get hit with a couple of things. You're going to be like, I really don't want to take that seriously. I really don't want to look at that. Something, maybe I can put it off. Maybe I can not do it or what have you. You need to take everything seriously this weekend because there are some things that are out there, right? Out of the comfort zone. Thank you for your donation. But yeah, just take everything seriously. This is a very sort of a poignant weekend as well. That is really loud. Let me turn that off. But yeah, very sort of a poignant weekend as well. So you want to take everything seriously. You want to make sure that you have all the T's crossed and the I's dotted with this, because this is a weekend of conclusions as well. You do have some things that are wrapping up. You do have some things that you kind of wanted to drag out. You kind of wanted to see where it goes. It doesn't really go in the direction that you had expected it to go, quite frankly, right? Sort of have that sort of the ruin. You want to make sure, this could possibly point to, if we don't take everything seriously this weekend, we're going to miss some things. We're not going to close some doors that are still going to be open that we need to have done. This is a money-making weekend as well. Maybe it's because it's a 3-day weekend. We're sort of getting out. We're done with the summer. We're moving into the fall. This is the big opportunities here. This is getting out, getting some money, getting things done. I think that's going to be very nice indeed. Ultimately, it is about making your investment investments wisely in the next few weeks. Anything that you're dedicated, your time, your resources, your money, make your investments wisely. And I think that is going to be better off for you. There we go. Ultraviolet, welcome. What's going on? All right. Here, a little weekend read there. A little bit of a weekend action is what I'm talking about. Sarah is next. What is heading my way? A little bit of Gustave. Sarah's changing it up tonight. No Gregory Scott, Sarah. You are going through the tower zone over here is what I'm talking about. Changing it up. Just totally unexpected. Never know what you're going to get. Have the opportunity to make some shmoney. That's what I'm talking about. You know, by the way, we're doing a giveaway tonight of all this stuff. Now, by the way, the question I have for you to win this giveaway is dealing with money. So here's what happened, right? We got 2 bags. We got coins. We got pins. We got all sorts of cool stuff in here. We got a Wonder World Tarot pin. All sorts of cool stuff. Anyway, so Misrak, I thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. So I ended up, so oil, you know, I like to invest in oil. So oil tanked at the bottom and I was like, woohoo, it tanked at the very bottom, right? I was all excited. So I bought up some oil and it went way up. And I was like, yes, I'm going to cash out. And then Russia did something mean and it went right back down to where it was. So all of the money that I could have made if I cashed out earlier, because I sat on my butt and I thought everything was cool and everything was going to be fine, I lost all of it in the last hour of the day. And John, thank you for your donations. I appreciate you. All right. That's going to be the question. How, you know, when we get over there, we're going to have some detailed questions about that. So if you can answer that properly, then you win all of that junk. Okay, let's see. What is heading my way? 9 of Wands. This is really interesting. A lot of people are coming after you. A lot of people are coming for you. It feels like you have an opportunity. You have something that other people want, and they are vocal about it. They want to know this and that and this and that. And you kind of have to figure out, you know, what am I willing to do? How much am I willing to bend? How much am I willing to, you know, sacrifice in order to make this happen? But a lot of people are sort of in demand of what you need. In demand, I think you're going to be kind of popular, in fact. 5 of Cups is just not a good thing. A lot of people want a lot of demand. Some people are going to be disappointed because you just can't get everything done that you have the opportunities with, right? So the 5 of Cups says, yeah, pull back a little bit. Pull back a little bit. Now, don't be disappointed, okay? I mean, I've had my share of disappointments. Today is one of them, but you just kind of got to pull back, regroup, and then sort of figure out where you're going to go from here. I think that's going to be the key point as well. By the way, Careless Whisper and Oscar, I have you in the queue. You are next. Queen of Wands is the CEO. It's time to get your CEO out and make your CEO side run and run properly. There's a lot of stuff that if you were in charge of it, it would go a lot better. You may need to step up in this case and make that happen, right? Cinderella, welcome. But yeah, Queen of Wands. It's time to be the CEO. It's time to stop sort of being on the sidelines. It's time to step up and make some things happen as far as things go. 10 of Cups, happy home, happy family. I think there's a lot of comfort. There's a lot of good things headed your way, especially in the next, I would say 3 weeks, about 3 weeks from now. Everything just starts jiving. It just starts moving. It's like, okay, everything fits into place. The puzzle piece that you were missing seems to be found. That's the big thing, all right? Again, 3 weeks from now, the puzzle piece that you have been missing is suddenly found. It feels like just like that in your life. And that's kind of a good opportunity and an exciting thing for you indeed. So I like it. All right. And that is Sarah. Okay, we're going to the PayPal readings tonight. We got a couple of PayPal readings up in the queue. We don't have like 50 like we had the other day, but we're getting close. All right, Oscar, my friend. Let's see what's going on. General Love, making it happen over there. Love balloons for Oscar. All right, nothing says love like the Wonder World of Tarot is what I'm saying. Did Yellow stop in yet? No. Yellow has not stopped in yet. So maybe they'll stop in soon. We'll see. Yellow's usually pretty good about stopping in every day. I got to say that. A lot of y'all are very regular on coming in and hanging out with me, and I greatly appreciate that. It's always good to see my daily friends because y'all are my extended family. All right, let's go to the general love up in here for Oscar. You know, as far as love goes, Nine of Coins and a Nine of Cups, it is time to really embrace the people that you like with love, with romance if need be, or sort of love, sort of excitement with that. You do need to sort of share that you appreciate people. I think that's sort of one of the big opportunities here for you, because a lot of times we just don't say it enough. We just don't say it quite often. We just don't show it. We're busy. Life is busy, right? You're busy losing money on the stock market. You're busy doing this. You're busy doing that. Feels like that. A Knight of Cups just says, yeah, take a step back, see the opportunities, get it made, get it done. I think that's going to be your big opportunity here, right? Just show the love. Nine of Coins, you need to be comfortable with who you are at this point. A lot of us look in the mirror. We're just not happy with something. Maybe you don't like the hair. Maybe you don't like you could lose some weight, gain some weight, whatever it is. It just feels like that you just need to look in the mirror and be happy with where you're at and realize that you have everything that you need right now. You are 100% complete. There's nothing that needs to be different about you at all. King of Coins as well. It is time to sort of do an inventory of love. What kind of things did work in the right? Get some paper out. What worked in the previous relationships? What didn't work? What did people complain about us? What people compliment about it? Maybe we're too touchy. Maybe we're too needy sometimes. Maybe we're insecure about this or that. You know, what is your weak points on one side of the paper? On the other side, what are your strengths? What do people really compliment you? What do people really like about you? And just sort of see, how can we balance this out? What can we do to work on the weaknesses to push more things into the strength column? I think that's going to be overall good. Page of Cups, don't get invested too much emotionally into something that's not fully stable, right? Because if it's not fully stable, we put our emotions out there, we become vulnerable, and it falls apart. Now we're upset. Keep your emotions in check until the green light goes through. All right, we got Careless Whisper is next. Careless Whisper, CRW. Careless Whisper wants to know, more love, and all love. Anything interesting on love? What kind of good things can we have next week? We'll do some Kawaii Tarot. That's fun. The Kawaii Tarot's just right here. We love us some Kawaii Tarot. So, yeah, we'll see about that. Let's see where we're going here. As far as love goes, I think you're kind of where you need to be here. I do think you have a love opportunity coming at the end of the year, quite frankly. This is sort of just straight intuition with that. So I think you have a love opportunity coming in at the end of the year. I think that's kind of your big opportunity with that. You're not going to like it at first. It's like there's something about them. You're like, yeah, and I'm just kind of iffy. I'm kind of not in the mood right there for that particular thing. But yeah, you're a little bit iffy there. A little bit iffy. You're going to have to understand that that's sort of a natural progression. That's a natural thing you are going to have to sort of put up with, I think. But I think at the end of the year, things really start rocking with love. Page of Wands says, just don't try too hard when we see an opportunity, when we see something fun, we see something cool, right? Don't try too hard. You need to let things expand, let things grow. You can't sit there and watch the water boil or what have you. You want to make sure and step back. Let it go. You have all of your stuff in place. Let it go, right? Manifestations, do it right. Let it go. Dreams, write it down, understand what it's saying, and let it go. You don't want to hang on to unnecessary things and constantly have some thoughts running around that aren't really going to do you any good. Queen of Cups says, be emotional. Emotions are going to be on your side, especially in November. Emotions are going to be your best friend. It feels like emotions are just rocking. It feels like your intuition is just rocking. That Queen of Cups is all about the water of water, intuition, emotion, all the water that's sort of running through. I think that's going to be your big opportunity in here. You definitely want to be listening to intuition late October, so the second, 2 weeks out into October. Really want to be paying attention. What is it saying? Because I think November is when everything starts just running through, manifesting, and I think it all happens at once. It's like, boom, here it comes. There you go. Been doing it. Yeah, you're way ahead of the game then. Perfect. That is perfect. All right, that was PayPal, by the way, if you didn't know. We have lots and lots of PayPals the other day. Got a couple of PayPals today. Mostly, it is a super chat. So let's go to the super chat, speaking of which. RR wants to know, just D's current feelings. It could be this weekend, next week when they contact me. Let's go D's current feelings and contact. Let's do the double shot over here while we are here. As you know, good D deck. It's going to be the Mons Tarot. Everybody does love it. Everybody enjoys it. Yeah, it's going to be nice. This is going to be a good one. I need to start using the other Joanna Nelson tarot. You know, I'm just not using that enough. Not using enough Joanna Nelson tarots. I need to start using them more. Okay, let's see what's going on here. These current feelings for me: 6 of Cups, 2 of Swords. A little bit today. It's a little bit separated, a little bit pushed back, right? Hanged Monster and the 2. Different opinions, not exactly in the mood, not sort of hooked up the way that we need to be hooked up with this. It really feels like a lot of ground that we have sort of made is being pulled back a little bit, right? You know, we made a lot of ground, made a lot of progress, and it's sort of pulled back a little bit, but that's okay, right? You do have a little bit of a separation for feelings, not feeling as good as they have been, not feeling sort of the emotion, not feeling the connections as they should be. 6 of Cups is that kind of wanes off and it gets a little better over time. You just have to sort of be patient here, right? Be patient with it. So, you know, one day D is just really good feelings, really connected, and the other day it's just sort of a disconnect. But this is sort of a disconnect kind of thing, right? Maybe their life is sort of going through some changes, not quite prepared for it, whatnot. You got to kind of put up with how that goes. All right. Now, the other question is, will D contact me this weekend or next week? We'll do a little bit of a mini throwdown for this week and next week, right?
Time for a tarot throwdown.
Normally we use the THOTH, but today we don't. Let's look at this week. For contact, we have all swords. I mean, look, this week wins, right? This week wins. Next week, we got a little bit of a 7 of swords, an evacuation. Definitely not going to be contacting you next week. It doesn't feel like that's really something that happened. 10 of swords, it doesn't look good at all. If you want the win here, right? You want to contact me this weekend or next week. This weekend looks the best. Justice card with the sword and the King of Swords. 2 swords pointing up, pointing directly at us, almost like talking to us, like we're going to talk to you, we're going to contact you. I vote for this weekend. This weekend looks good. We're going to thumbs up that for the Tarot Throwdown. We have a clear winner in that throwdown match indeed. So that is pretty exciting. Cinderella, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. We did RR. We did the other RR. Let us get into the CurlyCookie over here. CurlyCookie wants to know, T.O., how's it going? It is going good. How are you? Can you help me? Yes, I can. Figure out why I've been feeling off. Okay, let me delete some of this to make it a little bit clear. Why have I been feeling off? My vibrations have been off. How can I overcome this? What can I do to fix that? If we're going to fix sort of the vibration, the feel, the look, and all of that, we're going to use our tarot deck, otherwise known as the Tasty Tarot. No, it's not the Tasty Tarot. It's the Waterfall Tarot. You can get you one of these. You can get you one of these. Link in the description. It is on sale for $19. Like the price of eggs is $7 over here, up in here, you know? We got $7 eggs over here. We got beef has doubled in price. Gas has doubled in price. Yeah, everything is so far expensive, but this has not changed. This has not. This has actually gone down. It's actually gone down because I ordered way too many of them. So please buy as many as you can. There you go. All right. Well, I've been feeling my vibrations have been off. How can I overcome this? 9 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Swords, and the 6 of Pentacles. Man, I really think that you've been looking for an opportunity that hasn't come yet. That's the big thing here, right? 2 things. Number 1, you're worried about things that are just moving around. You're worried about this. You're worried about that. You're a little on edge, a little bit on edge. I mean, it feels like there's a lot of things that are moving around, sure, but you shouldn't be sort of that tuned into it or that sort of focused on it. Just don't worry as much with that. Right now, of Swords says, I'm just a bit too concerned. I think some of the stuff that's been in your dreams has been disturbing you. I'm not going to lie. You have had some dreams that are a little bit disturbing you. They've seen some things. You're just like, not something I kind of want. Your imagination is kind of running wild on a couple of problems that you have sort of encountered here. Overall, I think you just need to relax some. Right? Just relax. Take a breather. You know what I'm saying? CBD oil is not, but no. Entertainment purposes only. But yeah, Jamie Lee, I thank you for your donation. But yeah, that 9 of Swords. Just relax. Take it down a notch. It's going to be one of the big things here. Wheel of Fortune says you're just not in your groove. A lot of the stuff that you do on a daily basis, a lot of stuff that you love to do, a lot of stuff that you're really excited about has not been available to you. Either you've been too busy to do it or some other stuff just hasn't made the grade or some things just aren't working the way they need to. We're just off our groove. And that's sort of right? You've been feeling off because you are off. I think a lot of things just aren't going. Right? Wheel of Fortunes are sort of disrupted next to the sort of the worry card. Nine of Pentacles says, look at the positive rather than the negative too. If there are two situations, become a glass half full kind of person. I think that's going to help as well. I think that's going to be the big opportunity here. Now, you do have some basically things coming into your life that are going to help. Okay, they're going to help a little bit. You have to wait a month and a half or so to get these, but they are going to help. You are getting a gift, or you are getting something that is coming in that's going to help with the whole situation. So that is my reading. Jamie Lee, thank you for the other donation. I greatly appreciate that. Can we use this beautiful deck for another reading? I think we can, because YouTube user is next. The Sag, the A, the one that you've been thinking about, the one that you thought was long-term and that I keep trashing on every reading. YouTube user's not giving up. Not giving up. It doesn't matter. I have treated your Sag almost as bad as the, what was it, R or M or whoever. No, yeah, it was R or M. Which one did I like just completely trash? All right, we got the same cards. Okay, Sag feels for me. 6 of Wands, Lord of Victory, looks good. 9 of Cups, very good emotions, very good connections, very good sort of feelings. It's good connection emotionally with that as well. 6 of Pentacles is sort of, they're going to be a little more giving than they have been. They have been pulled back. They have been pulled back a little bit. They have been. They haven't really sort of been upfront with you. They haven't been as communicative with you as they need to be. I think it'll fix a little bit, right? I think that'll be a little bit of a fix there. 6 of Pentacles says they're going to be giving more and giving you more opportunities upcoming. So that looks pretty clean as well. 6-3. Oh my. You need to just go for like the 9-foot person. You need to find the person that's like 9 feet. And then you'll be like, soulmate. Soulmate, what does the 9-foot person feel about me, right? YouTube user, when will A going to be contacting me too? Well, let's find out. Let's find out when the 6'3" beefcake will be contacting you. Oh my God, we're like dropping cards. What's going on? Does that count as a jumper? Does that count as a jumper? I think so. We got the Empress over here. Nice. Nice for contact. Nice for all of that stuff. I like that. Get a little bit of love reading up here just for that. Just for the Empress leaping out, doing a somersault, landing on the other side of the room. I like this Empress. Jesus, the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Cups. This is not what you expect. This is not what you really kind of want at the end of the day. But it is fun. It is fun. I kind of like it. We can do the Heart of Hearts, I guess. Maybe not the Heart of Hearts. I don't know. But we can do that. When are they going to contact us? Man, I really think it's going to be a while. It's going to be a little bit. I would say a couple of weeks. 10 of Cups, right? Happy home, happy family. We have these illusions. We have these exciting things about all the possibilities that could be here. All of the things that we're excited about. The 3 of Swords, the manifestation, the ultimate dream, the big opportunities that we're kind of waiting for may not be where you sort of need them to be with this. Empress, you're pretty happy with it when they do contact you. So I do think they will contact you. Got to wait a little bit. Now, trust, they did not ghost you. No ghosting quite yet, but they will be contacting you in a couple of weeks. So that's what I'm saying. Couple of weeks if you can wait. By the way, if you like that tarot deck, and I know you do, it is the Wizard's Tarot by Barbara Moore. Barbara Moore does not make a bad tarot deck. Every tarot deck that Barbara Moore has cranked out has been nice. Cinderella, thank you so much for hanging out and your donation. Starluva, welcome. Good to see you. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Is it Starluva? I don't know. Sarah, thank you for your donation. Thank you everybody for being here. All the nice donations, all the things coming over. All right, we got Andre Agassi, the next big tennis star called the Natural Yogi. What are we going to do? Can the tennis career work out? If I'm going to be playing tennis, I'm going to be doing it with a dragon is what I'm talking about. We're going to do it with a dragon tarot over here. We're going to see how is the tennis career going to go for you. I mean, you're looking at tennis, 4 of Cups, 7 of Swords, and the 8 of Wands. I think there's a lot of work to be done to make it really good here. YouTube user, thank you for your other donation, but I think there's a lot of work to be done, right? You're going to have to play a lot of tennis. 8 of Wands is you're going to have to get out there. You're going to have to go. You have to hit the ball. You're going to have to make a lot of effort to get anywhere within this. 4 of Cups, there's a level of disappointment here overall. But yeah, you know, it just feels like that we need to do a lot of work. And it is a lot of work. And it sort of takes away from all the other stuff that we want to do. But if you're dedicated, if you're focused, I think that's going to be okay. 7 of Swords says ultimately you kind of give up on it after a while. You're kind of like, what else is out there that I can do? What else is out there that I can do? Oscar, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. Yeah. I mean, it's like, well, what else is out there? You know, tennis, that was fun. But what else is out there? Anyway, we got out of the comfort zone. You're out of the comfort zone indeed. Welcome to the Tarot Oracle Show. Why do you see the X's name everywhere? What I need to know about that. Now, there is a syndrome, basically, where, you know, when you buy a Honda, now you start noticing all the Hondas are out there, right? Misrak, you are next. Do not worry. You are next. I did not forget about you. You are next. All right. We're going with the Baroque Tarot deck over here. A little bit of a comfort zone breakage. Why do you see the X's name everywhere? Is it the thing where when you buy a Honda, now you start seeing all the other Hondas on the road? Is it one of those? Is it an observation error or an observation issue? I really think it is kind of judgment, rebirth, and reincarnation. I think the X is coming back is what I think. I mean, we're going way out on a limb on this one. Me, welcome. Good to see you. But yeah, I think the X is coming back, right? You have another opportunity, another kind of thing with the X. If you're interested in doing that, that may be something you want to do. That may be something you're all excited about. I don't know. The Judgment, the Rebirth, the Reincarnation says you get a second chance. Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands. I mean, are you going to go for it or not? I mean, spoiler alert. Are you going to go for it or not? Like, what's going on? What's going to happen with that? 5 of Cups says you need to really band-aid up all the issues that you had with the ex before. You're going to repeat. You're going to repeat. You know, that's the way it is. BooBoo is like, I can't pretend like I'm not home. They are a Scorpio. Oh, my. Scorpio. Man, they're Scorpio. You can't pretend like you're not home. Scorpio will figure you out pretty quick. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right, Misrak is next, and then we're going to do the big giveaway. Well, it's not big giveaway. It's a couple of things. A chance to get free reading. When is my turn? Okay, thanks. Misrak, I have no idea at all what your question is. Misrak, let me scroll up. Maybe you asked your question somewhere and I missed it and I didn't catch it. We're going to go Misrak. General reading. That's what you wanted. Let's get that done. All right. Let's see. We're going to go a little bit of a general reading. Misrak, what kind of things do you have on your plate? What kind of things do you have on your plate? Oh my, exactly, Tarot Oracle. Yeah, I mean, you know, my Scorpio, I'm never going to lie because there's no way I'm going to get away with it. Yeah, I can't lie. There's literally no way that I can get away with that. Anyway, a general reading, Misrak, meant Hierophant. Nice, very nice. Spiritual journey is your new goal. Bottom line, spiritual journey is your new goal. Now, what kind of questions do we got for you? First one is, what are you doing? What is important to you? Before we embark on a big next step of that journey. But Jesus, that's a big donation. Who is that from? Emma, thank you. Wow, thank you very much for that massive donation over PayPal. Anyway, I'm sorry, you got me flustered there. Anyway, back to Misrak. this is a spiritual journey awakening, right? This is a spiritual journey awakening. And I think that is what you want in your life right now, because I think there is an opportunity. There is some good stuff happening for you that you do want to get done here. So just be aware. Just be aware with that. Spiritual journey has begun, all right? Now, a couple of things that go along with this. One is the King of Cups. What are you dedicated to? You can't just go on a spiritual journey by yourself. I think that you need help. You need a book. You need a video. You need a guide. You need somebody that's going to do somebody that's going to do the thing with you. So yeah, sort of guide you, pull you into different directions and whatnot. I think that's going to be the big opportunity for you. So definitely, where are you going to go before we embark? That's going to be the opportunity. Emperor says you are kind of on your own with this a little bit. So just be prepared. Just be prepared. I think that is something happening over there. But yeah. Anyway, all right. That is my thing. It's time to start it. Misrak, like, put down your goals. You know, where do I want to be in a month? Where do I want to be in 3 months with my spiritual journey? What steps am I going to take? Who is going to help me? You need to document all this out before we start leaping into the next leg of what you are doing. At least, that is my opinion. Well, Crystal, thank you for pointing out my error on the day of the week. I did screw that up completely. All right, you know what time it is? It is time for subscriber mode only, because we are giving away some stuff tonight. We are giving away this right here. So what is this? We have a pen. I am pretending to write something down is what this says. We have a little pen. That's cute. We got a couple of coins. Titanic tarot coin. We have this coin over here. We got lots and lots of stickers. Lots of stickers happening here. We got a couple of postcards. We got more stickers. We got some stickers. We got lots and lots of postcards. We got more stickers. We got more stickers, and we got more stickers and more postcards. And we got tarot bags. We got this one from a tarot deck that I have, and we have a lovely Om tarot. This is nice. This is nice. Look at how fancy this is. That is cool indeed. And we have a bookmark or something with it. That's kind of lame. I don't know. It's kind of lame looking. We'll use it to hold all this stuff. It's lame, but we'll use it to hold all this stuff. Lots and lots of stuff. Okay. Anyway, to win we have a pen. We have a writable pen with a Wonder World Tarot on it. Okay. It's story time on the Tarot Oracle show. So I like to dabble in oil. Oil is my thing, right? And oil tanked all the way to the bottom today. And I was like, yes, this is my opportunity. So I put in some call options, right, for oil. And I'm expecting oil to go up. And it did. It went way up. It went way up. And I was all excited because I put in a lot of stuff into the oil, right? And I was like, yes. Unfortunately, an hour before the market closed, Russia did a bad thing. They shut down a damn pipeline, and oil went way back to where it was originally. If I had cashed out an hour before the market closed, I would have had money, but I didn't. I waited, and it tanked, and I basically went back to where I was originally, which is not a bad deal because, you know, Tuesday when it goes back up, I can cash out. Anyway, how much money did I lose by waiting too long and letting Russia do the bad thing? Let me know in the chat. Give me a dollar figure of how much money I gained and then promptly lost in the stock market fiasco today, where I was all excited and then Russia did the bad thing. Damn, Putin's right. I mean, Russia, that evil Russia pipeline shut down, just yanked all my money away. How much money did I gain and lose at the same time? Let me know. And while we're figuring that out, let's go and do some more readings. We got Misrak done. It is time for John's other thing. How will the first month of school go for me? There we go. We have a nice opportunity. Break even. Well, break even is a given, but I'm saying if I cashed out at the top, how much money would I have made? How much money would I have made if I cashed out at the top before Russia did the bad thing? Let me know. And if you get the closest dollar figure to how much money it was, then you win all of that stuff. There you go. All right, we got lots of guesses coming in. Keep them coming in. Nobody has got the exact dollar figure. We got one person that is kind of close, but not exactly close. But yeah. All right, we're going to go. We're going to go and go. John's reading. I'm the first month of school. Go for me. Three of Swords says there's a lot of just emotional opportunities you're not able to get. A lot of emotional opportunities you're not able to get, man. It feels like there's some things that you wanted, some people that you met that you'd like to be in. I think there's one love opportunity that you just miss. It's like you just can't get it. You just miss. That doesn't look like it's right? Unlimited guesses. Okay. I mean, just keep guessing until you get the number. If you get this exact number, it's pretty impressive if you do. But anyway, all right. Let's see. So yeah, just keep guessing numbers until somebody gets it. But yeah, I think there's a love opportunity that's missed. It's one of those where it feels like it was just a soulmate, or there was a really amazing, great connection, but it just didn't work. And it feels like it's just emotionally sort of pulling on you with that. Queen of Pentacles says, man, a lot of stuff at school is a lot more expensive than you had expected too. It feels like a lot of stuff is just not affordable. It's not there. It just doesn't work. It doesn't function. It feels like I don't have as much as I need. It's just kind of upsetting as far as that goes. Hierophant says that you're taking it seriously. You're looking at it. I think there's a lot of overwhelming aspect to it, but there's a lot of excitement to it as well. So I think that is going to be I think that's going to be your main opportunity here. So yeah, love interest is your big thing, like the soulmate unrealized, a soulmate that just doesn't work. Power of the P actually got it, by the way. Power of the P just nailed it, like within $1. So we are done. Power of the P wins. Power of the P wins. It was. Let me make sure nobody else guessed that. Let me turn off contest mode. Make sure nobody else guessed that. It was $1,728 or something like that. Anyway, Power of the P literally nailed it. Like literally nailed it. Very, very close indeed. Anyway, so yes, $1,723 that went away. It vanished into the ether. It vanished into the ether, unfortunately. It will return, you know. I mean, the option is like 2 weeks. So it will come back. It's not a problem. But that was kind of frustrating to watch it just go, bonk. It was like a Three Stooges moment where Mo just like slapped me upside the head or something. I was like, you can't be serious. You cannot be serious right now that all of that just went away in the last hour. The way it goes, you know, welcome to the stock market. But yeah. All right, Sky, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you hanging out. Thank you all for playing Power of the P. Won this thing. Let's go ahead and put it in the envelope for Power of the P right here. We'll load it up in the envelope that we already have prepared for Power of the P. We'll get this shipped out. Send me your address, and we will get this out to you on Monday because the post office is closed this weekend. Okay, well, Tuesday, post office closed this weekend, and Monday's a holiday, and it's a federal holiday. Power of the P, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Oil's a slippery commodity. Oh, I like the jokes coming in. Very nice indeed. All right, so we got the first month of school there, and we got Anne is next. Work on the same part of project or move on to the other part. Well, that's sort of the thing, right? How focused do you want to be? How dedicated do you want to be on one particular thing? That is a good thing, though, right? A lot of times we get opportunities and, you know, we just kind of burn out on them. It's just like, okay, I've worked on this enough. I'm kind of burned out on it. It's not something I'm excited about anymore, you know, so can I get a refresher? Can I get a refresher by doing something a little bit different? Oh, you definitely need something different. All right, work on a different part. Choice B. Choice B is your opportunity here. You do need to work on a different part, the other part, right? For a fire. You need a new home. We've talked about it 1,000 times on the stream. We've talked about it 1,000 times on the private Patreon stream. Link over here if you want to join the Patreon. For $5 a month, you get a mountain of crap. And I mean a mountain of stuff. Somebody just joined the Patreon and they were like, dude, I'm having issues finding half the stuff because there's so much. There's like hundreds of things to do and to find and to wander around. He was like, that was a good deal for $5. But yeah, there are many hours of things to do in the Patreon. Yeah, it's a whole world over there. I've been doing that a long time now. But anyway, all right. Need to move on to the other part. We talked about the triage of happy home, happy family. Four of Wands is the new home. You need a new home. The Chariot, talks about moving, getting a move on, getting a new opportunity, getting something fresh out there, something that you like, right? I think that's going to be good indeed. The world, you need more things. You need something more exhaustive, something that's going to be exciting. And if you're not feeling it right now, I think that you should definitely move on with all of that stuff. Anyway, Cinderella, reading for 2 weeks, Universal, Celtic, or Celtic, however you pronounce it. We do still have that somewhere. Universal, Celtic, or Celtic. I'm surprised you remember that one. That must be a favorite. That must be a fave. We haven't used this in a decade. It has been a very long time. Mosquitoes are eating me alive. Oh man, this is mosquito season. You gotta avoid them and dodge them when you can, for sure. We're waiting for 2 weeks. Let's go with the Page of Wands. Be careful what you're starting up, right? Be careful what you're starting up. Not everything is doable. I think that's a universal truth, but in this particular case, not everything is doable. Page of Wands, a lot of things we're going to try. We're going to give it the exciting effort. And, it's just sort of a disappointing. It just doesn't work for us. It doesn't function for us. A lot of difficulties getting that done. Page of Wands just says, be careful of what we're starting. Don't make any big commitments. Don't start anything new right now for the next 2 weeks. Just sort of chill, right? Big opportunity here. And King of Swords, communication is key. Now we're approaching sort of Mercury retrograde. It feels like that is not something you want to deal with. Communication is key. Make sure that all of your communication is on point. Make sure everybody understands what you're saying, how you're saying it, what have you. Because Knight of Cups, there's a lot of really fantastic things approaching you, fantastic things that are sort of out there. You feel them coming in your direction. You feel them sort of just out of reach. In other words, I can't reach it, just out of reach. Not something that I can sort of touch right now. But I think that's going to clear up. I think that's going to be something that's possible. Just give it some time. Don't get overexcited. Don't get overenthusiastic. Just kind of just pull back a little bit with that. It is a day of trolls indeed, but we got like 108 mods. So we got 108 mods, and they are stamping out the trolls, stamping them out, making it happen. All good stuff over here. All right. Oh man, I do not want to use that. That's a Dungeons and Dragons deck. Man, but I may end up giving that away. Oh man, I may end up giving the Dungeons and Dragons decks away or something. I don't know. We'll see. Jamie Lee has a double shot over there. Oh no, we got to do. Wait, we're not going to do Jamie Lee just yet. We got a couple of donations over PayPal. We got a big donation from, they came in the chat. There we go. All right. Any chance of moving the country? All right. So this person that donated quite a bit on PayPal. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. We're going to see. What is going on? Any chance of move out of the country? Maybe. Let's see what kind of cards we can get. Are you looking for sort of movement cards? You're looking for new opportunity cards, looking for sort of scanning the environment. 3 of Wands would be big. 8 of Wands would be big. I mean, even the 2 of Wands could be too. Power of the P. I thank you for your double donation. I greatly appreciate you. The 5, the King Emperor, the 9, and the 6. Man, this is a detailed reading, and you paid quite a bit. So let me go into detail for the reading. Okay. There's a lot of things wrong with moving out of the country. There's a lot of things that just don't go right. A lot of things that need to be either addressed, that need to be touched, that need to be moved, that need to be handled before we can sort of get it as well. Now, bottom line, any chance of moving out of the country, I think there's a thumbs up. I think that you'd like it. I think it's possible. Why do I think that? Because of the 6. The 6 is a longer journey. But this is sort of a solemn journey, right? Solemn is sort of where you're at. You're ready to move. You're definitely ready to go. You're ready to move. You're ready to get some things done. It feels like a lot of things just aren't working for you and not helping you out here, right? You're being sort of bombarded by things that just aren't going your way. King of Pentacles, I think money is going to be one of the things, right? Naomi, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Oh, wow. Why did I just click? I just clicked something on PayPal and it freaked it out. Anyway, Naomi, thank you so much for your donation on PayPal. You are coming up in a bit. But yeah, there's a money issue as far as it goes too. There's almost like there's a restriction issue. Somebody's watching over you. Somebody's not letting you do that kind of thing. The Emperor, like somebody is sort of holding us down. Somebody is pushing us back, not letting us do it. It feels like there's a level of fight, a level of conflict that needs to be done in order to get out too, right? So there's a lot of things that need to coincide, a lot of things that need to come together here in order to make this function long term, because it just feels like it's not functioning the way you want it to function. The 5, almost like conflicts. Things just aren't working. Things just aren't working here for this. But yeah, is there somebody that doesn't want you to leave? Is there something that doesn't want you to leave? Is there something that's holding you back here? Is it money? That'd be my first question here. The King of Pentacles. Maybe there is somebody that could help, somebody that could assist, somebody that could make that happen. Overall, you're going to have to take command of it, and you're going to have to make it work. There are some things that are concerning about getting out of the country. You're going to have to deal with those. Is that something emotional? Is that something financial? Is that some other thing that you sort of have to deal with? You have to deal with it. I don't think you want to deal with it. I think this is something you don't want to handle. You would like to just shove it under the rug, make like it's not there. That's not going to work. That is not going to work. You're going to have to deal with all of the elements that are moving around, shuffling around and whatnot in order to make this happen. So bottom line, can you do it? Will you do it? Is that a possibility? Yes. We have a lot of roadblocks from here to there. That is the bottom line. Taku, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, let's see. We got a lot of tarot as we're going to use tonight. Jamie is coming up here now. Valerie, thank you for your donation as well. All right, we're going to go with a Jamie double shot over here. Current feelings towards me, and she also wants to know new job. All right. Let's go with this. Item number 1 on here is going to be the boyfriend's current feelings towards me. Obviously, hopefully it's good. You don't want a tower followed by a 10 of swords, followed by a 3 of swords or anything like that, right? 8 of cups is kind of not good. Ace of pentacles is interesting. The current feelings is kind of, they're mostly into it, but there's a level of disconnect or a level of disinterest as well. 4 of pentacles says, they're just not really 100% into it. They're just not really 120% ready to go, fully in, ready to make everything happen. There's a lot of hesitation, a lot of things kind of things happening with this. 8 of Cups says there is a level of disconnect from both of you as well. It's almost like somebody's not communicating well, somebody's not doing what they need. It just feels like it just doesn't work, right? It doesn't work at all sometimes. Ace of Pentacles says it's okay. It does feel like a relationship where you're constantly starting over. You're constantly reinventing the connection, reinventing kind of the how things go. Overall, it looks okay. I mean, it looks great, but you don't have like the Lovers followed by the 2 of Cups followed by the happy home, happy family, 10 of Pentacles. You just don't have all of that, right? Anyway, Jamie Lee's other question, starting a new job where the customers like and support me and that job. Wow. A lot of people really interested in you. It seems like you're kind of not really the superstar, but you're definitely somebody that really sort of excites people that are around you, right? Ace of Swords. You're the person people come to. They're like, hey, what's going on? You feel like you're warm and welcoming because you have 2 cops right here too. And that's important when you're connecting with people. You want them to be warm, right? You want them to be warm and exciting and all these other things. But yeah, you do have a level of emotional connection that you have with people. And I think that really sort of makes you shine, makes you stand out from everything else. But yeah, I think it looks really good indeed. I think they're going to like you a lot. They are going to fall in love with you just like we all love you as well. So that's what I'm talking about.
I love you.
All right, we got John. After meeting with Anna, will the friendship expand and will it grow and will things be dandy and great and all this other stuff? I mean, the Spectro World Tarot will give us an idea of what is happening with that. What is happening over there with all of that good stuff? Let's do a little Spectro World with John. All right, after the first time meeting, will the friendship grow and expand? Knight of Wands, the Devil, the 7 of Coins. 7 of Coins talks about the work we're doing, the things that we're doing for work. they'll work long term. We're building a structure. We're building some good stuff. I think that's where you want to be too, right? So the 7 of coins, what you're doing works. It functions. It is a building block into the next building block into the next building block. So that's going to be yes. We do have a nice friendship going with that. Party balloons up in the house. The devil card though, something about Anna that you need to watch out for. Okay, I don't think it's anything bad. I just think there's something out there that you need to be watching for with this particular connection. And I think when you see it, you're going to sort of overlook it the first time. But because I said something to you, John, you're not going to overlook it the first time now, are you? John, you're not going to overlook it the first time now, are you? You're going to see it. You're going to see it the first time. So I think that is important indeed. So you're gonna have to figure that out. Anyway, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Man, she's not clingy, but getting close. Not exactly clingy, but getting close. So sort of be aware of that. Sort of be aware of that. Me. Donated earlier. Did I skip them? I don't see them. I don't see me. I see me in the chat. I remember that. I'm looking around, scrolling back a little bit here. Really busy tonight. Just don't see it. I don't see me in the thing. We have Sarah BooBoo, CurlyCookie, double R, YouTube user, Natural Yogi. Comfort Zone Ann, we had a double John, we had a Cinderella with the 2 weeks, YouTube user with a double Jamie Lee, we had John again. I don't see me. Do not see me at all. Maybe they donated over PayPal. I don't know if that's Naomi or who else that is. We got 2 PayPal donations in the queue, but I haven't done those quite yet because I got to sort of, I got to do that. Did John stop thinking about me completely? I mean, John is in chat. John, let us know if you have stopped thinking about Cinderella completely, which actually I think is impossible now that we kind of mentioned it, right? It's kind of like don't think of a pink cow or something like that. I'm not saying that John's a pink cow, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, Cinderella, thank you for the other donation. But yeah, there you go. I forgot to add name in the thing. Mimi, I have no idea. If you donated, I don't see it, whatever. But yeah, I don't see anything. I checked, I looked, I scrolled, I scanned. Maybe you did. A free reading have to try again to slow down. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, all right, let's see what's going on here. Did John stop thinking about me completely? No, they have not. No, they have not. They're in chat. Okay, but you're different, John, though. Ace of Coins, 4 of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. You can't really stop thinking about somebody completely, but I think they kind of have. I mean, I'm not saying yes. We'll give the thumbs up over here. I'm not saying yes, 100% or anything, but I am saying that they are not exactly in that mode of thinking about you a lot anymore, right? Ace of Coins. I kind of moved on. John moved on. John's meeting Anna now. I mean, John has moved on. They're sort of getting the next opportunity, getting the next thing out there. 4 of Wands, they're making their own life. They're making their own happy home, happy family, and such and such. But that Knight of Wands, so they're doing their own thing, Cinderella. I don't think they stopped thinking of you, but they got other things going, and you're not really on their radar at this point. So kind of no, but kind of yes. Can you really stop thinking about anybody completely unless somebody hypnotizes you or something like that? How my 401 Pro will go? I regret the call I made it, or will it go with no incident? Will I regret the call I made, or will it go? So in other words, it's going to go good or bad. Let's figure that out, seeing what's going on with all of that. Let's see what's happening. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm sorry, Cinderella. I mean, everybody, I think of you all the time, Cinderella. I'm just saying. I mean, anybody else thinks of you, who cares at this point? I think about you. All right, let's go with the next one here. We got the 420 Pro Go. I mean, that sounds encouraging just from the 420 part. Just what I'm saying. I mean, just make it happen. Let's see. Will regret it, or will it go with no incident? It seems to go with no incident. You got some nice feels here. You got a nice fiery Page of Wands. You got a nice fiery Ace of Wands. We're just moving through it. We're going from A to B to C to D. We're just moving through it. So that's not going to be a problem at all. I think it's nice. It's sort of pleasant. It doesn't seem to be bad at all. Knight of Cups seem to be. Everybody's sort of on board. Everybody's a little emotional about it, maybe. But I mean, hey, you sort of move through, make it happen. Seven of Cups says this is something with multiple layers in it. You have multiple layers that are in this situation. So it's not something easy and simple, what have you. You do have to sort of unwind it, undo the layers, see what else is happening, see what else is going on. Because the Page of Wands says not everything can be addressed all at once. We may have to come back and address some extra things later. We have to come back and look at some extra things later. So that is going to be kind of it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying over here. So yeah, multiple layers to it. I think it's going to be okay. I don't think it's going to be bad. You're surprised you didn't use a weed deck. I don't have a weed deck. I have this one, but this is the closest weed deck I have. It's more of a tattoo deck than a weed deck. I do have the cannabis deck on the way, though. They said that was coming in 2 or 3 weeks, so I think that's going to be something exciting. We're going to go with that. YouTube user, what's the in-clown feel for me? Hey, I'm kind of curious. What's happening? Where's it going? What are they doing? Do they like me? Do they not feel for me? What's happening here on the inside of the world? Let's see if that's going to be all right, if that's going to be good indeed. Let me figure out if I'm eating dinner or not. So somebody said they wanted to eat dinner with me. I haven't heard from them since. So let me check real quick. All right, let's text a message. Are we still eating dinner after stream? Question mark. Okay. All right, so I started the conversation about dinner. We need to figure out dinner plans. I may be ending soon, or I may not be ending soon. I don't know. What's the in-clown feeling for me? The Tower, Jesus. They kind of given up on this. There's a level of stability here that's never really going to come back, So level of stability that's not really going to come back. So I am eating dinner. Okay, we're ending soon, by the way. We're going to do all the readings we got, and then we're going to get out of here and go eat. Okay, but yeah, there's a level of stability that just isn't there anymore. The Tower. I kind of gave up. I just kind of gave up. I'm not really looking forward to anything with that. The devil is in the details. They're like, maybe this is not something I really want to do. 8 of Wands, they kind of just went their own way at this point. I really don't think they think about you. I really don't. I don't think that they think about you at all. What's for dinner? I have no idea. It's always something. No matter what I recommend, it's always something different. So I'm not going to recommend anything. I'm going to let them, tell me what we're eating for dinner. There you go. We got crystals and paint. We got psycho. We got all sorts of stuff going on here. Crystals and paint. Will the psycho that tried to mug me be prosecuted? Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. I guess we can use the Poe Tarot. Poe Tarot would be kind of all right. It's not a banana tonight. We are actually going somewhere. I don't know where, but I am going somewhere and I'm eating something. So there you go. Ending soon means TarotOracle has stopped taking donations. There you go. No more donations. We got to get out of here and not eat a banana tonight. All right. Let's see. Will they get prosecuted? The Tower, 6 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups. I think they face consequences. But they're not really going to get the throwdown that you're hoping that they'll get. So, I do think there's going to be some consequences here, right? The Tower. And there's going to be some changes in their life. There's going to be some people that come around. They're going to have some things happen to them. So, that's the way it goes. Taku, no, your reading will be done tonight. We will get your reading. Any more readings after Cinderella is going to be tomorrow. But yeah, 6 of Pentacles, they're given another chance, or they're given leniency here. They do have some repercussions, but I just don't think they're going to be prosecuted hardcore. They have a little slap on the hand action, slap on the wrist, slap on the hand action, something going on with that. We got a couple of PayPals we need to do. We got done. What are Z's? Okay, Z's plans for me. By the way, we are doing a PayPal right now. We got 2 more PayPal readings, and then we are going to the super chats, which we have like 7. All right, well, let's go with this. Z's plans for me. Do they have any big plans? Do you have any nice things happening with that? Let's see what's going on. Valerie's asking a question. Valerie, what are you asking? You have all caps, please. I have no idea what you're asking, Valerie. No idea at all. If you're wondering if you're still in the queue, Valerie, you are in the queue. Okay, let's see what's going on. Z's plans for me. The Emperor, the Two of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. I really think they've abandoned the big plans. They're on plan B. They're on plan B here, is what I think. Man, the Emperor, it's almost like the first plan they had, the original idea they had, just isn't working out. It just doesn't function the way that they want to go. But yeah, so they're thinking twice about it. The Two of Wands, right? They're looking for an alternative. They're looking for plan B. So I think the next thing that they're going to do is not going to be as good as what you thought. It's going to be kind of invented on the fly or created on the fly or anything like that. It feels like there's not a lot of planning. It's sort of invented there, right? Eight of Cups is almost like something that they wanted to do that they couldn't do, or something that had a really cool idea that wasn't implementable. But yeah, that's kind of where I feel with that. All right, we got Naomi is next. Co-teacher. Naomi action over here with a co-teacher. Let's do that. We got NG wants to know the co-teacher role. How will it go? What kind of things are going to be good? We're working with a new co-teacher, I guess an assistant teacher or a second class teacher or something. I don't know. The other teacher. There you go. The other teacher. How will it go? I think the other teacher is not going to be around for very long. That's what I think. I think the working is going to be good, right? Nine of Pentacles. We can work together. We can make things happen. A lot of good things, a lot of fun things, what have you. But that's going to be the big opportunity here for you, right? It's going to go work well, but they end up leaving. They end up abandoning things, right? Almost have like a school coming in with a Three of Wands, but we're looking for something else. It's like a stepping stone for them to get into something else, right? The Moon is also sort of a journey away, a journey outward into a new environment. So this is sort of a new environment for them. But the big thing here is I think that they're going to leave after some time. That is my opinion. They're going to be there a little bit. They're going to get their sort of they're going to get their feet underneath them or whatever they call it, and then they're going to be out of there. So I think it's going to go well. It's going to go well. Just don't expect them to be dedicated 100%, never leaving or anything like that. At least in my opinion, I'm just a random fat man reading things on YouTube. That's what I'm saying. All right, we're going to go with the Ask the Witch because we have some other witchy things over here with Sky. What does O think about me? Do they like me? Do they not like me? What does the witch want to know? What is the witch going to tell us about this particular interaction and whatnot here? Let's see. Let's make the cards go everywhere. That's perfect. All right, we're going to go with the Swords, the Emperor, and the Temperance. Emperor's making a lot of things here. I think that they do like you. I think that they like you indeed. Temperance is nice. You fill a gap, no pun intended, that they really haven't sort of interacted with before. You have a uniqueness that they like. You have a sort of an excitement about you, a sort of a fun aspect about you that they enjoy. And I think that's sort of where they're at, right? I think that they kind of like that interaction. They like all of the things going on there. But yeah, they do like it. You sort of compliment them well. Emperor says you do have to take command of some things that happen. It's almost like that they step over the bounds, or they're not exactly, sort of full steam ahead with some of the things. And the Two of Swords, you almost have like a difference in either location, opinions, ideas. There's almost like a distance between you that just can't be crossed, that just can't be fixed or anything like that. IL, thank you for your donation. We are ending as soon as IL. We'll get your reading tomorrow. Cinderella's got a couple of questions. We got a soulmate and a twin flame. And let's see, romance for September. All right, let's do the couple of Cinderella reads that we got. I do not have the Arcanum Tarot. I'm not sure where the hell it is. I think that's the one I borrowed from Christina, or is that the one that I have sealed in the other room? I do not have the Arcanum Tarot, so hopefully this will be sufficient over here. But we got a good double Cinderella reading tonight. Let's see what's going on. Well, if I'm a soulmate, I'm a twin flame soon. No. I do think that you have sort of a brush with karma as far as love goes in late December, sort of early next year. Someone like a karmic relationship, somebody that you're excited about, somebody that you see, somebody that you're thrilled about, somebody that you have a really good connection relationship with. I think there's a lot of good possibilities with this individual indeed. I think it's an earth sign. I think they're really stable and they're really cool. It's like there's something cool about them. There's always something cool. Every time you see them, it's like, damn, there's something cool about this person. I love them. And the Six of Cups, right? Very good connection. Very good thing indeed. Twin flame, no. Do think it does have a level of karmic, right? We're tickled pink. I think it's an exciting, very nice love sort of opportunity for you. But again, you're looking at late December for that. The other question is, any sign of romance for September? What kind of things? Hey, we're talking about late December. What about September over here? September has just started. What kind of things did we get? What kind of things can we get on that? Two of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. I think you have a couple of... Christina, thank you for being a member for almost 2 years. I greatly appreciate that. And thank you for your payment earlier as well. So yeah, Eight of Wands, right? You have a couple of opportunities for hit it and quit it, or friends with benefits, something just sort of quick with that, right? September is a hit it and quit it kind of month. It is something that's kind of exciting, kind of fun, but it's just like not this longevity relationship that you're looking for that you will have a better opportunity with actually on later in the year. But yeah, Eight of Pentacles says, yeah. You know, I kind of work, I kind of do things with what I can do. But yeah, sort of getting this to be anything other than a hit it and quit it, really kind of difficult. A Ten of Swords, you know, it's just like, I'm just kind of giving up on this. I'm doing the quit it part of hit it and quit it. And hopefully you don't get Chappaquiddick. Okay, let's see. If anybody got that joke, you are really old like me. Let's see. Curious, why the Gemini treating acting me? Okay, let's see. Let's reduce the size here. Let's reduce the size. Thank you so much, Power of the P, for your generous donation. I appreciate that. Why is a Gemini treating acting somewhat cold to me, especially today? They're just distant from me. They just don't feel like it. You know what they need to do? They need to give you a teddy bear, because the teddy bears make everything go great. They make everything wonderful and beautiful and all of that other stuff. Power of the P, if you just had the opportunity of a teddy bear, where might I send my address? Power of the P, email is in the description. Send that over email to me and we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen indeed. It's also in the About section of the channel. It's all over the place. Look in the About section of my channel. Look on the link in the description. Andrew posted it earlier. All right. What's the Gemini treating action like? Okay, with this. Man, it feels like they're sort of moving on. We have a definite moving on kind of feel. At least they're feeling like that things aren't working. Things need to be sort of kick-started. Things need to be moved forward. They're just not moving the way that they need. We have a happy home, happy family, but why are we abandoning it? Why are we moving past? Why aren't we doing what we need to do? I think that's the big thing here, right? A level of disappointment, a level of just sort of like, man, this just is not working for me and I would like it to work. It just ain't. And that is very difficult indeed sometimes, right? But yeah, working on it is going to be something that you're going to have to do. You're going to have to work through this. The Gemini indeed is the twins. It does have the sort of the two aspects of the personality. One is warm and cuddly like the teddy bear. Other is not so much. You're going to have to put up with the not so much until they get back to the other side of that. You're going to have to work with them. You're going to have to be patient with them. That's the big thing here, right? Be patient. Don't push. Be patient. Be sort of kind with that, because it feels like they're really kind of in that mode of looking elsewhere, looking around, seeing what else is out there, and it's not going to be good if that sort of fully manifests the way that you think it might. Anyway, how will things go with the Taurus guy I just met? Oh man, ooh, do love us some Taurus around here. All right, let's see what kind of things we can do with an anime tarot is what I'm talking about. An anime tarot is what I'm talking about. Let's see what's going on. Hot foot powder. I have no idea what that means. I have no idea what a hot foot powder is. Yeah, you know, Power of the P won the giveaway of all of the tarot extras. That's the last of the tarot extras that I do have, and I will be giving away decks from now on. So tune in next week. We got 5 different tarot decks we're giving away. Okay, how will things go with the Taurus guy I just met? Oh, Jesus. It'll go well. You have to get through the first part of it. The first part sucks. There is a mountain to climb at the first part. You got the 3 of Swords. It could be they're still hung up on somebody else. It could be things just don't go the way that you want it to go. It could be that they're very disappointing to hang out with. It could be they have a lot of damn secrets over there in the closet that you just found out about and you don't know what to do about. There's something there that's going to be rough. If you can make it through, Taku, if you can make it through that rough section, it's beautiful after that. It really is. 10 of Discs with a 2 of Cups is quite possibly the absolute best reading that you can get. But you got to make it through that 3 of Swords. Is there somebody that's still stalking them? Are they still in a relationship with somebody else? Are they married? What's going on with that that's pulling us back and not letting us fully surmount into that? Well, I just made that up. Fully move into the next big thing. The next big thing looks really good, but you're going to have to put up with all of whatever it is. There's something out of the gate when the horses get released for that race. You're like, oh, Jesus, what did I run into? Something's going on with that. Oh, man. Valerie is the last reading of the night. Valerie is coming up. I did not forget about you. You are in the queue for tomorrow. First thing with that. Oracle, please don't forget me. I did not forget you. Hello, bless, please. Can I have one reading? Yes, you can. Will I ever get a successful relationship? If you keep that caps lock key on, that is the key to all successful relationships, is the caps lock key. If you keep that thing on, Valerie, never turn it off. If you keep it on 24 hours a day for your entire life, you will get a successful relationship. Let's talk about that.
Hooray!
That is exciting indeed. All right, tourist guy, I don't know, will ever get a successful relationship. Yes, you will. You just have to be patient with that. If you're patient enough, I think that you can get it done. That is going to be excellent indeed, right? The Strength card coming up here says I think the successful relationship is going to be with a Leo. I'm not going to lie. The successful relationship is going to be with a Leo. But you do have the strength. You do have the patience. You're going to have to be able to look past some of the things. You're going to have to be able to get out and engaging in relationships, talking to people, getting the opportunities out there is going to be the big thing. Right now, it feels like you don't get out enough. You don't interact enough. You don't open enough doors for people to walk through and to be in a successful relationship with you, right? Don't fight relationships. Don't fight connections. Keep the caps lock key on. Don't fight connections, though. That's going to be your most important thing here, because you have before had some good connections that just didn't follow through. You gave up too early. Don't be giving up too early. You know what I mean? Like in the stock market, you buy a stock, you got to stick with it until the end, unless they rip you off in the last hour because of damn Putin in Russia. Anyway, but that is it. That is it indeed. Valerie still thinks I'm forgetting about them. I guess they're on a 20-minute delay. I don't know. But hopefully by this time tomorrow, they will figure out I did their reading. And that is it for this show. I will be back with IL, your first tomorrow. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to dinner.